In Minecraft, we have 3-dimension, overworld, the nether, and the end. And since we had already gone through every single structure in those ones, let's get over those that are in the end. Spawn platform. The spawn platform is not actually a structure, some of you might say, but it's the most important one. I mean, where else would you spawn if not there? It's not much, but it's a 5x5 square obsidian platform that will spawn either underground or somewhere outside the island, depending on your luck, whether you need to bridge 50 blocks to reach the island or tunnel your way out. A fun fact, the platform always spawns at exactly X level 100, Y level 48, and Z level 0, always facing west. Overall, you won't benefit from it in any way, or do you? The answer is yes, you can get as much obsidian as you want because each time you come to the end, the platform regenerates itself. Now, you have an unlimited source of obsidian for whatever you need. And if you're playing on a server, every time someone else jumps in, the platform resets too. So if you built something there, it's gone the second another player enters. Not the best roommate situation. Yet one more fun fact. Anything that is in the range of a 5x5x4 square will be destroyed every time you enter the end, so don't spend hours detailing it to be destroyed in a few milliseconds. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever use one of those gateway portals on the outer islands to get back, guess where you land? Right back on this little platform. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of it whether you like it or not. Now, you see that it's not just where you spawn every single time you jump into the end portal, but just a tiny bit better. Main island. Now we are talking, the main island is the actual thing you are in the end. Everything important is on this island. Well, almost everything. But we will get to the other part later. So, the main island is the center of the whole end. And yes, there is a lot more than just one island. Let's focus on its main thing, the dragon. The Ender Dragon is the final boss of Minecraft. Once it is beaten, you basically win the game. That's just how it is. And on top of that, the dragon drops 12,000 experience points when you kill her for the first time, enough to take you straight to level 68. No grind needed. While there are some smaller bosses, the Ender Dragon is actually the boss. Your only way out is either beating the dragon or dying. There is no other way. And for all you hardcore players, there is actually no other way. You will also notice some obsidian pillars on the island, and there are exactly 10 pillars on every main island. On top, there is something that even the pro players don't know about. But we will get to it later. The island is filled with Endermen as well, there are many of them, and looking one in the eye can get the whole squad on you. And the reason there are so many of them is that the end actually has the highest natural Enderman spawn rate of any place in the game. So yeah, it's basically their home, and you're the uninvited guest, so you'd better be super careful or wear a pumpkin. Also, while many players think there is only one exit, well, let me tell you, there are actually 2 ways to escape the main island. And no, one is not about dying. You can get out with either the exit portal that is in the middle of the island, but more on that later on, or with the gateway portal, which teleports you over 1,000 blocks to the outer end islands. And trust me, you'll want to go there, so make sure to stick to the end to see what its function is. If fighting the boss wasn't enough for you, you can try it again anytime. Just bring 4 end crystals and the dragon will respawn like it was never there. Everything back to its first state. The pillars, the crystals, everything except the dragon egg, that one's gone for good. Overall, the island is good, could have more aesthetic details, but it's okay. The only thing we ever got in the end will be explained later in the video. Crystal pillars. What are crystal pillars actually used for? They are the dragon's heart in a way. Without them, the dragon can't heal itself, and that's what makes them so important. You will see once you are there. The dragon is flying near them, connecting and using their energy to heal itself. That's why you need to destroy them as soon as possible. On top of those pillars, you will find an end crystal that is the reason for all of it. And yes, they explode when destroyed, so don't be standing right next to one when it goes off. So, how to actually destroy them? You have a few ways. Most people use the bow since they don't want to climb on top of it. Though keep in mind, 2 of the crystals are inside iron bar cages, so you'll need to either shoot through the gaps or climb up and break the bars first. Or, if you really don't want to waste arrows, snowballs and eggs can destroy end crystals too. Cheap, easy, and honestly a bit satisfying. But if your aim sucks, you've got to grab some blocks and get yourself on top of it. Once there, make sure to build a little platform so the blast doesn't knock you off. Yeah, learned that the hard way. Now, just hit it and boom. 1 down, 9 more to go. I know it takes time, but what can you do? It's a boss fight overall, and one advantage you can use is to destroy it when the dragon is connected to it, and it will deal damage to her as well. Pro tip, Destroy all the crystals before you even bother attacking the dragon. Otherwise, you're just wasting your hits while she heals right back up. And remember, if you respawn the dragon, the pillars will be there to support her too. Exit Portal. The exit portal is your reward for beating the Ender Dragon. I mean, the portal was always there, just not activated. You activate it by killing the dragon. And not only will you get the portal, but on your first kill, the one and only dragon egg, on top of the main pillar, which is actually the center of the island, at exactly 0 coordinates. Just don't punch it directly, it teleports away. You need to either use a piston to push it or place a torch underneath it to collect it properly. And before you get too excited, the egg doesn't actually do anything. It's just a trophy. Bragging rights only. The pillar itself is made of bedrock, so don't bother trying to break it. Once you jump in, you get that nice little screen called End Poem. It will bring you back to the overworld to the last saved spawn point, either your bed, your respawn anchor, or the world's default spawn if you never set one. And if you ever decide to come back and fight the dragon again, you can, but bring end crystals with you so you can place them down on 4 sides of the portal to respawn that thing. Keep in mind though, the second kill only drops 500 experience points instead of 12,000, so don't expect the same jackpot twice. Gateway Portal. Remember when we talked on the main island how we have 2 portals, with one being a gateway? Now it's time to break it down completely. You know how you can respawn the Ender Dragon? Well, for the first 20 times you get a new gateway portal unlocked, which will teleport you over 1,000 blocks away from where you are right now to the Outer Islands, which we are going to explain later on. You'd think it's a normal 2-block entrance. Nope, just 1. So, how to get in? Well, if you have Elytra, then you have the answer. But if you don't have Elytra, then you will need to use Ender Pearl and get yourself through it, or you can set up a water stream and swim right in, which is a bit odd, but I will let it slide actually. But how to get back? Don't worry, there are gateways spread all over the Outer Islands too, and entering any one of them brings you straight back to your spawn platform. Also, a fun detail. Once you get through it the first time, it shoots a beam in the sky, marking where it is. But why is it important? Well, mostly for end cities and their ships, which hide the best item in the whole game, but more on that later. Outer Islands. Outer Islands are smaller versions of the main island, but they are thousands of blocks away. Just like on the main island, there are Endermen and even Shulkers, which spawn in end cities and ships. Watch out though, Shulkers shoot bullets that send you flying up in the air. And with all that void around you, that's not ideal. But let's keep that when we get to that point. You will also find chorus trees here, which will actually save your life, yes. Once you break it, you get the chorus fruit, which when eaten will teleport you to a random nearby surface. So if you are falling in the void, you can always use one of those to save. So if we take a quick look at the end city, you can see it's a tall structure that sometimes comes with an end ship, the only real reason you are in the end. And the chests inside aren't bad either. You can find some seriously good enchanted gear in there, so make sure to loot everything you see. Just keep in mind, not every island has a city on it, so you might have to explore a bit before you find one. Besides the incredible item we will talk about later, you also get a chance to kill the Shulkers, which produce Shulker shells. 2 Shulker shells make 1 Shulker box, basically a movable chest you can take anywhere. End City. Now we are getting to the good stuff. End cities are these big purple tower buildings that you will find spread across the Outer Islands. And I say spread because they are not everywhere. You might have to walk around for a while before you spot one, but trust me, it is worth it. The city is built out of purple blocks and endstone bricks, and it can be anything from one small tower to a huge maze of towers and bridges all connected together. No 2 cities look the same, which is pretty cool. And just so you know, these things can get over 100 blocks tall, so maybe don't look down. Now, the second you walk in, 2 Shulkers are already waiting for you at the door. Nice welcome. As you go up, almost every floor has at least 1 Shulker on it. Some floors have nothing at all. Some have these really sketchy staircases made of single slabs going up to the next level. And if you actually make it to the top, 2 chests are waiting for you. Think of it as your reward for not falling. And here is a little trick. If a Shulker shoots you and you start floating up, don't panic. Just let it happen. It will carry you straight up to the next floor for free. Just make sure you do not drift off the edge because the void is right there, and it will not give you a second chance. The loot in those chests is some of the best stuff in the whole game. Enchanted diamond gear, swords, pickaxes, full armor sets, emeralds, diamonds. Loot every chest you see because some rooms are easy to walk past without noticing. And if you are really lucky, you might find an end ship floating next to one of the bridges, but that is a whole other story. End ship. Alright, so you found an end ship. First of all, good luck, because not every city even has one. There is only a small chance one will show up next to a bridge, so if you see it, do not skip it. Ever. The ship itself looks like an old sailing ship just floating there in the void next to the city, which is honestly one of the coolest things in the whole game. To get on it, you throw an ender pearl from the bridge arch at the end. It is a bit tricky the first time, but you will get it. Once you're on board, 3 shulkers are waiting for you. One on the main deck, one at the back of the ship, and one down in the treasure room. Take them out carefully because remember, getting launched off a ship floating over the void is not ideal. Now, the ship has a brewing stand with 2 healing potions on board, which is honestly pretty handy right when you need it most. But none of that is why you are here. You're here for one thing, the elytra. It is sitting in an item frame down in the treasure room, and it is the only way to get it in survival mode. And while you are down there, there are also 2 loot chests right next to it. Don't walk past them, they are just as good as anything you found in the city. Elytra are basically wings that let you glide through the air, and once you pair them with firework rockets, you can actually fly. It completely changes the game, and most players consider it the best item in Minecraft. Oh, and one more thing. Grab the dragon head at the front of the ship. It does not do anything, but it looks absolutely insane on your base. Do not leave without it.